First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel. The brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. Today's lesson, or this lesson, is on the mark of the beast. You go into the word mark, and I went into it on the Blue Letter Bible. I think that's what it's called. It's a website, an app. But the word mark in the Greek is charagma, which basically goes into the meaning engravement and such like that, but incision. So a lot of people out here falsely teach that the mark of the beast is Christianity, paganism, this and that, false doctrine. But they are the ones with false doctrine, man. So they're contradicting themselves for one, but the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, radio frequency identification device. It's a chip that is slowly being pushed out gradually at a productive pace. I'm gonna add that in, at a productive pace. So they're getting everybody used to scanning things and having no cashier. These stores with they're just trying to they're trying to get rid of cash, and they're trying to get rid of people, so people get used to scanning their card or anything like that, just scanning in general. Because eventually, the ultimate goal for them is to put that chip in your body, man, under your skin, So, that's what they're starting to do. A lot of people, a good amount of people, actually have that chip already, but it's going to become mandatory. So, we're going to turn to the book of Revelations. Chapter 13. Let's start at verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So basically what this is saying is, if you don't get that RFID chip, that implant, you're going to get put to death, man. Which is what you want. You should want to get put to death over dishonor, over taking that chip, man. That chip is just against everything that Yahweh, or how you call God, what he stands for, man. He's not dealing with that chip. So you take that chip, he's not dealing with you no more. But you have to be an Israelite anyways for him to deal with you. Through father's seed, you have to be an Israelite. But all you Israelites, don't take that chip, man. They'll threaten you, they'll torture you, they'll beat you, they'll do whatever whatever Yahweh allows them to do, of course. But ultimately, you deny that chip in the hour of temptation, you're gonna get put to death, man. And you're gonna get put to death. They've ordered a bunch of guillotines and putting them in those FEMA camps, and they're gonna put you to death if you don't take that chip, man. But don't take that chip. It's not worth it. There's nothing that chip can give you that Yahweh can't, man. This is verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Everybody's got to get that chip, man. The low class, the high class, the prisoners, the engineers, the athletes, everybody. Every person, man. It's all part of the New World Order. And the Bible talks about the New World Order, man. It talks about all their wicked doings. You biblical Edomites, man. They're the ones in charge of the earth, and they're the ones doing all this, man. But ultimately, it's Yahweh doing everything, because Yahweh controls everything. to sum it up. But, they're pushing out this mark of the beast, man. This could be the year that it becomes mandatory, man. 2018. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You don't have that mark, you can't buy or sell. You can't eat. You can't get food. You probably can't have housing. You're going to have to live in the woods or the wilderness or on the run, man. They're going to come after you. But you don't take that chip. All right? But let's look at what happens if you take that chip. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, it doesn't matter if you get it in your left hand, you can't say, well, I'm good because I didn't get in my right hand on my forehead. That's not how it works. All right, you get that chip, you get that chip. It doesn't matter where you get it. But mainly, for the most part, it'll be in the right hand or in their forehead. So, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Verse 10, the same, so the people that take that chip, shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Now, hell isn't a real place. All right, for all you Christians out there, hell is not a real place. Heaven, to an extent, isn't a real place. These are conditions. These are conditions. Hell, the lake of fire, that's the nuclear destruction that's about to come onto America, man. Those arrows that are falling from the sky, those lights, that's all nuclear destruction that's about to unveil. That's why it says, shall come in a thief in the night, because those nukes will hit fast, man. How long do they take? They take like 25 minutes to get over to the U.S. from Russia? Or something like that. Maybe not even that, I don't know these days with this technology, man. I mean, the technology that they release and show you is probably outdated compared to what they have. So, that it's going to be like a thief in the night, man. It's just going to come out of nowhere. You'll have maybe a warning if they get that, but they can't shoot those missiles down, man. They can't stop those missiles from hitting. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahweh, or the commandments of Yahweh. So, if you get that chip, you're an Israelite, you take that chip, you just fucked yourself, man. Yahweh isn't going to spare you. You're more than likely not part of the elect. You're not part of the elect. You take that chip, because you fell out. It was the hour of temptation, and you didn't trust in the Lord, so you took that chip, man. You trusted the goddamn devil. You trusted those biblical Edomites. That they can actually stop Yahweh's wrath, man. They can't do a damn thing about that, man. If Yahweh wants you dead, you're going to be dead. It doesn't matter what they think or how they feel. And they hate you anyways, man. Don't listen to what they say. So now, since we saw what happens if you take that chip, let's see what it says about people that don't take that chip. This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. The 1,000 years is going into the heathen slavery, which is going to be for 1,000 years. And yes, that is biblical. If you're a Christian or into Christianity, for one, you're a follower of Serapis in those churches. Acts 7 and Acts 17 both talk about not going to church, because we are the churches, man. But that's a different topic. But I'm going to stay on topic. I'm going to try and stay within the lines here, because I tend to go to different things because the spirit, it's riled up. So, you're going to get beheaded by those guillotines, man. You're going to be a martyr. But that's an honorable thing, man. Dying for a Mashiach Yahushai, that's an honorable thing. You know, there's, I mean, some of us, you know, some of the elect will be delivered, but some of them will have to die, man. That's just what it is. But Lord willing, you know, we are of the elect, the 144, and if we have to be a martyr, you know, it's an honorable thing. You know, look at all the disciples of Yahushua, man. Most of them got killed for the truth, man. You know, because people can't take this truth, man. That's just what it is. Here's one to boost your faith, maybe. Well, it depends how you take it. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, the FEMA camps, or the re-education camps as they call them, which are just concentration camps, man. That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, and be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So you Israelites, man, you Israelites out there, you know, if this is resonating with you, don't take that chip, man. Take death over that chip all day, every day, man. That's an honorable thing. You need to do that. It's the hour of temptation. The hour of temptation is, you know, are you going to take that chip or are you going to take death? Some of us may not have to deal with the hour of temptation, man. But for the most part, we will. You know, that's just what it is at the end of the day. Here, I'll read this. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So, you know, Yahweh can put the spirit of bravery on you, and you can take that honorable death, man. They can deliver you from the hour of temptation. They can, you know, Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, they can, you know, ultimately never even have you face the chip or death option, man. You just got to be faithful either way, because we don't know who's going where or who's doing what, or, you know, but we know that this is the truth. We're in the very last days, and if you come across that and you have to, you know, you have to make a choice, choose death, man. That's an honorable way to go out. That's a great way to go out. You know, be on that guillotine and they're about to chop your head off, man. You say, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, there's no other way to it, man. You know, you can't escape that if that's what the Lord set up for you. I mean, what does that one scripture say? It says, fear not them that can kill the body, not the soul, but fear him, rather, that can destroy the body and the soul, roughly paraphrasing. You know, that's a big thing, man. You know, this is the beginning of sorrows. Like 2nd Ezra chapter 16 talks all about, man. A lot of people are going to die and get destroyed by that sword, man. But you do not take that chip. All right? There's, you know, you got to trust in Yahweh by Shem Yahushai that Yahweh will lead you down the right path and, you know, help you find food and water and all that, man. You do not take that chip. With that said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. Stay strong. Don't take that chip. Shalom.